Yes, I'm back again. First time today on my bike for nearly 3 months. After the last video, I did a little bit of gardening with my wife, and I ended up just stumbling in the garden, and I thought no more about it. I just thought I'd sprain my ankle, but after the whole day, I went indoors, put my foot in a bowl of cold water, and just took a few painkillers, and everything seemed to be okay. And it was the next day when I got up that my foot had swollen quite badly, so my wife took me up to hospital and had an x-ray. Turns out I'd broken it, but broken it quite badly. It had actually gone latitudinal rather than longitudinal, so it's meant I haven't been on my bike at all, which is it's not been nice. I've been stuck in the house. I haven't been able to go to work. I've been off work for 6 weeks, absolutely bored out of my brains. But there you go, these things happen. There's not a lot we can do about it. So if you look back on the last video, there's a point of it where I'm flipping pages in a magazine, and it sounds like I'm totally out of breath, but what that is, I was flipping those pages of that magazine about half an hour after I'd broken this ankle, so it's actually I'm gasping for breath as the pain comes in. It's nothing, I'm not that unfit. So anyway, what's been happening with me? Well, not a lot really. Been catching up on some videos on YouTube, catching up on my MotoGP, my World Superbikes and my British Superbikes, so it's given me that opportunity, I suppose. But the one thing that's really got to me is in the 6 or 8 weeks that I've been off work, we've had some really good weather, and now you can tell that autumn is now coming in. There's a real chill in the air now, so it looks like this riding season for me is going to be almost over, and I've missed the majority of it, but hey, that's the way it goes. I'm desperately, because I want to get this bike in for service before winter, so I'm trying to rack up the miles. And like I say, today is the first time out on it. I've been out for probably 15 minutes now, and I'm trying to pick roads where I haven't got to put my feet down, because I know it's not the thing for Harley, but I've had to dig out my city race boots to ride my bike today, because that allows my ankle to move up and down and won't allow it to move side to side. So if I've got to put my feet down, I really do not want to be dropping my bike at all. I'm not sure whether, because some of these roads that I'm on are quite bumpy, it is causing a bit of discomfort. Have I gone too early? I don't know, but because this is the UK, if you get a dry day, you've got to go for it, and that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I've got city race boots on. Not the most comfortable thing on a cruiser, I must admit. You know, they don't make that much sense, but if it's going to save me from dropping my bike, then I'm going to have to use them more and more, I think, until I can get this thing strengthened up. Doing a lot of physio on it. I'm back at work now. Still got a limp, but I don't know, I just have this feeling that it's set wrong, you know. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'll have to go back to the doctors, I think. But like I say, I've been out 15-20 minutes. I've been bounced about on some of these roads, and it actually feels like it's swelling up. So I don't know, have I gone too early? Time will tell. But anyway, more about really what the next video is going to be. It came to my attention about a month ago that in sometime within the next 2 weeks, very close to where I live, there is a Ducati dealer that is going to be opening up. Now, I have never ever ridden a Ducati in my life, and I really fancy having a go. And the bike that I'm really fancy having a try of is the Diavel. That's like their cruiser type bike. And the reason I want to give it a go is it's 160 horsepower, and I've said before in my other videos, when I came off sports bikes I needed to calm down. Well, it's now been 3 years aboard Harley Davidsons with the Fat Boy and obviously the Road King, and I just wanted to see if the idiot in me has calmed down, or whether that little devil just pops back up on the shoulder. So that's all it's going to be. I've got absolutely no intention of getting rid of my Road King. It's been so hard just not being able to ride my bike at all. It's been terrible, you know. It's the only thing. I just love being on my bike, and now, first time in nearly 3 months, I can't believe how comfortable this bike is. You know, it's like I'm doing a new bike review again. Fantastic. I know people have asked me if I can do a video on what I don't like about the bike, and I try not to think in those terms, to be honest. I find that this bike is everything I want it to be. On the Fat Boy, I could find faults that annoyed me, like when I wanted to adjust the suspension, had to jack the bike up, get underneath it, do whatever. Look at this, you're on a road and you don't want to put your feet down, and what happens? So there was things like that. There was things like I wished, because that was more of a street bike, I feel, I wished I could have had fork adjustment, you know, on the fly, like my rebound, my damping, because if you wanted to take corners a bit more spirited, then I would have liked that adjustment on there rather than just changing the oil. But for this is a totally different kind of riding. It's very, very relaxed, very sedate, and I don't really want to be picking fault with the bike that I now claim is going to be with me for as long as I keep riding. So that's the reason I'm not picking fault at it. Other things that have happened, I know I said I wouldn't buy stuff for it, but I was bored at home, wife was at work, internet and my bank card. So it's nothing major, it's just, I don't know whether you can see it, I've bought this stick-on flames gas cap cover, which I think is quite nice. The gold accents all the silver. And then I've also bought, I know you can't see it yet, I might show you if we pull up later, I bought the gear shift linkage cover that's scripted. That's quite nice as well. So but while I was looking, my winter modifications, I've seen a Kuriakin plug-in rider backrest. I fancy going for one of those over winter. If anybody's got any experience of those, I'd appreciate if you could let me know. And the only other thing is, I'm going to put the chrome covers on the rear passenger floorboards, and then that'll give me my continuity from the front then of black chrome, black chrome, black chrome all the way back. Bit sad, I know, but hey, we can customise our bikes how we want, can't we? That's what it's about. So back to today. I can't do any foot braking, so I'm glad I've got link brakes. I'll put it that way. Some of these B roads that I'm on, I've got to ride them because I don't want to be putting my feet down. Bit bumpy, and I am feeling it now in this right ankle, so we'll just have to see. But this bike can put a smile on my face all the time, it's amazing. obviously, because I haven't been out for 3 months, yesterday I spent the day getting this bike prepared. I took all the air out of the tyres. I knew it was going to be off the road for a while, so the bike's been up on the jack, so the wheels are off the floor, so I don't get any flat spots on the tyres. But I took all the air out of the tyres and then re-inflated them again. I drained all the air out of the rear shocks, pumped them up to their maximum, which was 40 psi, and then bled it back to 12 psi, which I used for solo riding, just so that equalised the shocks back out, just in case one might have dropped lower than the other. And then, even though she didn't need it, a good polish, because I don't mind polishing my bikes, I actually quite enjoy it. I find it's part of the experience. I've said before, I'm so proud of this bike, and I just, ow, sorry about that. I just love it. I adore it to death. But yeah, this is going to be a relatively short video from my point of view, which I suppose will please some of you. But it's just to explain why I haven't been around. All the new subscribers, thank you so much. I never ever dreamed, ow, I'd be getting people watching these videos. I thought it'd just be myself and a few family members, but it's actually going quite well now. God, that hurt. And yeah, so I'm actually enjoying watching a lot of people's videos now. It's been fun catching up. Some great ones on there. Just goes to show, if it's used properly, what a fantastic tool the internet can be. Gonna have to pull over for a little minute, guys. Let's just have 5 minutes sitting here, I think. Ow. So, definitely feels like it's swollen up, but just going to stay here for a little minute and appreciate the views. Do you think as motorcyclists we get to see more than when you're in your car? I certainly do. I mean, I've been on this road loads of times in a car, never stopped here, and it's, you know, what you're missing. was pretty quick. Sounded nice as well, didn't it? Cool. Mind you, I shouldn't say that really. I'm not advocating you should go speeding. Ow. But for me, oh, there's the gear change linkage cover, guys. I don't know if you can see it. There, scripted one. It's quite cool, that, actually. Oh no, dead flies everywhere. Never mind. Yeah, so, like I say, I've got my city race boots on. I don't know if you're aware of these kind of race boots, but you can. There is a ratchet system here that allows you to ratchet the boot up, so your ankle can move up and down, but you can't go side to side with them. So it's just a good job, really. I don't really want it going side to side. So what I may do is, if you guys want to continue on this video and have a ride in the countryside with me, I may overlay some music on it, guys. I honestly think that this foot has swollen, so I'm gonna make my way home, but you're more than welcome to ride along, and I'll keep the camera rolling, maybe overlay some music, maybe not. Let's just see what we get. So until the next time, guys, thanks a lot, and hopefully I'll see you soon testing a Ducati.
From misery to happiness to thee. I'm on my way from misery to happiness to thee. I'm on my way to what I want from this world. And years from now, you'll make it to the next world. And everything that you receive up yonder is what you give to me the day I wonder. I took a right turning yesterday. Yeah, I took a right turning yesterday. I took the road that brought me to your hometown. I took the bus to streets that I could walk down. I walked the streets to find the one I looked for. I climbed the stair that led me to your front door. I know that I don't want for anything. I have all Jolson saying I'm sitting on top of the world. I'll do my best and do the best I can. Yeah, I'll do my best and do the best I